We begin with continuing coverage tonight. The Blair County District Attorney's Office released all the findings so far involving the accidental deadly shooting of Rhonda Russell.
So the investigation looked at whether Altoona Police Sergeant George Bislin was justified in using deadly force. Our Courtney Murphy was at today's press conference. She joins us now live. So Courtney, what did the investigation conclude?
Well, Matt and Peyton, the report today laid out all the details of what occurred on November 17th, which included statements as well as laws about the use of force. And from these findings, it was concluded that Altoona Police Sergeant George Bislin was justified for his actions. That afternoon of November 17th, Sergeant Bislin was in the courtroom and was sent out to investigate some noises. That's where he found inmate Christopher Akins and Russell in a scuffle in a holding cell.
Sergeant Bislin opened the door. He unexpectedly encountered Mr. Akins, who by that point had gained physical control of both Officer Russell and her firearm. Trapping Officer Russell in front of him, Mr. Akins pointed Officer Russell's gun directly at Sergeant Bislin's face as soon as he opened the door.
After Akins told Bislin to back off, Bislin pulled his own gun, knowing that Akins was an inmate trying to escape and could hurt others.
Sergeant Bislin clearly had a reasonable basis to believe that Mr. Akins was attempting to escape while in possession of a deadly weapon. Furthermore, Sergeant Bislin clearly had a reasonable basis to believe that Mr. Akins was willing to endanger human life or inflict death or serious bodily injury in order to effectuate an escape.
Therefore, all evidence found Bislin legally justified for his actions. Though the veteran police officer died earlier this year of natural causes, he would have not been criminally charged. However, the report questions the flaws within the transportation of inmates within the county.
Efforts and investment in ensuring that adequate training is being provided to all agencies assigned to prisoner security are being made now and must continue to be made. This investigation clearly revealed that a single corrections officer or sheriff's deputy should not be tasked alone with supervising incarcerated defendants.
Now the investigation also found that training was not provided for officers in terms of weapon retention, self-defense, and handcuffing technique. Now Akins is also awaiting trial for both of his cases. In Hollidaysburg, Courtney Murphy, WTAJ News.